Hi, we're going to go ahead and access our student data files and the video lessons for our textbook for our Dreamweaver part of our course. So, and I'll go ahead and pause and restart the video at certain points in time after I get to the specific pages I want to get to. So we'll go ahead and do that initially. I'll pause this to begin with. Be right back. Now I have the electronic edition, and I didn't bring my paper text with me, but I think you have the same page, page 8, within the first part of your text. And if we go to digitalclassroombooks.com/cc/Dreamweaver, we can go ahead and register. Now it also says and provides the same link on page 3 of our text as well. So we'll go to page 3, and under Access Lesson Files and Videos, it'll go ahead and give you that same link here. So the actual link is just live on the electronic edition. So I'll go ahead and get there. Okay, we'll go ahead and click on the link. At the top of the page, the American Graphics Institute page loads. Go ahead and enter your first name, last name, email to go ahead and register. When you click on that and do that, you'll get an email back from the folks with the link on it. Now, where you end up being at, let's go back to this page. You go to another screen, but you can go ahead and get the email, then log on to the lesson download site. Okay, after you register, you'll get this email from info@agitraining.com, and to get to your Dreamweaver data file site, just go ahead and click on the link that's provided. That'll take you out to this site. So as we can see, we have our chapters listed, all the lessons listed, and you can go ahead and download, or you can review the video for each particular chapter. Chapter 2 comes up with another video appropriate for the chapter. We can download all the lesson files or take a look at those lessons individually. So I'll go ahead and pause this at this point and see where we need to go with that. And actually what I think I'll go ahead and just download all lesson files. When you click on each one of these lessons individually, it'll bring up a particular zip file to download. We're going to be working on lessons 1 through 12, as I recall, anyway. So that'll be, the majority of the lessons within the text. I'll go ahead and save the file, and that'll download to my downloads directory. It'll take a while to get here to my downloads. I'll pause that till it gets here. Okay, and I know all of your computers will be a little bit different, and the process that you'll use is probably a little different. Once again, I downloaded all of the lesson files to my computer locally. I just have them go to the downloads directory by default, just off the screen. There you go. It downloads into dwlessons2.zip, and it's a fairly large file, so 50.4 megs. So it'll go ahead. It takes a little time to download, especially when you're out in a rural area like I am. What I want to do is just go ahead and copy this, or even cut this, and drop this into my student data files area. That's probably what you would want to do as well. Remember we had the HTML student data files? Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop everything into a new folder just called Dreamweaver, just to keep things separate a little bit. Go ahead and paste that in there, and then at that point, right click, extract all. The default will go to the same file folder and beneath for the extract. Take a little time to get there. There are, I think, 15 lessons that we will 15 or 18 that we download. Again, we'll use about 12 of those. Now, I'd go ahead and just leave my original zip file out there just in case you need some of these student data files again. But if you go into your DW Lessons directory, you'll see DW lessons, and then all the lessons, lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on. Actually 18. Our text, now the HTML text talks about, and their chapters were tutorials. In this case, the chapters are lessons. Now if we go ahead and click into one of these particular lessons, we see the same thing as we did with the HTML text in the student data files. We see, HTML files, we see CSS files, we see images. So, it really that behind the scenes, if you will, structure of web pages obviously are the same regardless of whether you're working directly with HTML in a text editor, or now that we're working with a graphical user interface, a GUI with Dreamweaver. So, so I think there at that point what we've done is we've registered for our resources. Okay, got the email, went to the site, downloaded the lesson files. The other thing, I guess, the thing I want to do just to restate is, remember on that particular site we have our chapters, we have all the information, the data files that we need with that, but I just want to point out once again that there are video lessons with each one of these particular chapters. So please take advantage of that, and we should be good to go with it, I think. So anyway, thank you very much, and let me know if and I suspect, I was going to say, let me know if you have any issues, any problems. I suspect everybody's situation will be just a little bit different. So let me know if you have any major issues, major problems, or any major areas that did not align with what we talked about today. So thank you.